Introduction. Unleash your child's potential. A path to leadership. Picture this. Your child grows into a confident, independent individual who can make decisions, find solutions in the most challenging situations, and inspire others. They aren't afraid of change, cope easily with difficulties, and build harmonious, strong relationships with people. That sounds like a dream? Now imagine that you can be the one to help them achieve this. Yes, you understood correctly. Raising a leader isn't just about career or academic success. It's about life. It's about living it brightly, meaningfully, and fully. In a world where technology changes the rules almost daily, where yesterday's professions disappear and social norms become increasingly complex and multifaceted, the ability to adapt, think creatively, and take responsibility becomes not just desirable, but a fundamental, life-critical skill. And this skill, this inner strength, begins to form at the earliest age, in childhood. That's why your role as a parent, as their first and most important mentor, is so crucial. We live in an era of unprecedented change. Our children will face challenges that we may not even be able to imagine now. Therefore, our task is not just to prepare them with specific knowledge, but to give them a universal tool that will help them navigate any reality. This essential tool is leadership. Let's be real. Many of us have encountered outdated stereotypes about leadership that only confuse and discourage action. For example, that leaders are born, not made, or that leadership is exclusively about power and control. The truth is that leadership is a set of skills, habits, and beliefs that can and should be developed. And this exciting and important process needs to start now. Why is it important for parents to raise a leader? Why is leadership not just a buzzword, but a crucial life strategy? Because it lays the foundation for your child's successful and happy life. Here are some undeniable reasons. Leaders adapt to change faster. In the modern world, stability is an illusion. Whether it's a new school, moving to a different city, a change of team in a sports club, or even global societal shifts, leaders don't falter in the face of the unknown. They know how to find solid ground in any situation, think flexibly, and move forward, viewing change as an opportunity, not a threat. They don't wait for someone else to show them the way. They pave their own. Leaders achieve the goals they set for themselves. This doesn't mean everything comes easily and effortlessly. On the contrary, leaders know how to set ambitious tasks, plan every step, overcome obstacles, and see things through. This determination helps them not only in academics or a future career, but also in their personal lives, whether it's learning a new hobby, mastering a complex skill, or building a family. They learn from their mistakes rather than giving up after the first setback. Leaders build successful, harmonious, and strong relationships. True leadership isn't about dominance. It's about the ability to inspire, listen, and empathize. Child leaders easily connect with peers and adults. They know how to negotiate, resolve conflicts peacefully, and support their friends in difficult times. These qualities make them excellent friends, reliable partners, and valuable members of any team. Leaders create opportunities, not wait for them. In today's world, passivity leads nowhere. Instead of waiting for someone else to solve their problems or offer ready-made solutions, leaders take the initiative. They see a problem and seek a solution. They notice a need and figure out how to meet it. This is especially important in a world where old models of work, education, and life are gradually fading, paving the way for those who are ready to create and act. Leadership grants inner freedom and confidence. When a child knows they can cope with difficulties, that their opinion matters, and that they can influence events around them, they gain incredible confidence. Such confidence is an invaluable gift that will stay with them for life, helping them make important decisions and follow their own path. Debunking common leadership myths. Before we move on to practical steps, let's address some of the most common misconceptions that prevent us from seeing and developing our children's true potential. Myth number 1, leaders are born, not made. This is perhaps the most persistent and dangerous myth. It instills the idea that if your child isn't a natural-born leader from infancy, there's nothing you can do. But this is far from the truth. Modern research in psychology and neuroscience shows that only about 30% of leadership qualities may be due to genetics and innate temperament traits. The remaining 70% are the result of deliberate upbringing, acquired experience, learning, and constant practice. It's like playing a musical instrument. Some have a natural ear, but without lessons and daily practice, they will never become a virtuoso. Leadership is a skill that can be learned and honed. Myth number 2. Leadership is about power and managing people, about being in charge and giving orders. If that were the case, leaders would only be needed in large corporations or politics. In reality, a true leader isn't someone who dictates their will or gives orders, but someone who inspires, motivates, and helps others unlock their own potential. It's a person who can unite people, direct their energy in the right direction, and create an atmosphere of trust and cooperation. Leadership can manifest in the ability to be an excellent team member, capable of proposing ideas and taking responsibility for their implementation, even if they aren't at the top. Myth number 3. To be a leader, you need to be an extrovert, loud, outgoing, and always the center of attention. This myth dismisses a huge segment of talented and capable individuals. Many great leaders in history were introverts, thoughtful, observant. The main thing isn't how loudly a person speaks, but what they say, how confident they are, how empathetic, and how capable they are of acting based on their convictions. Inner strength and the ability to make decisions are far more important than external showiness. Your practical guide to raising a leader. This book is your practical guide to developing leadership qualities in children, written specifically for parents. We have deliberately avoided complex scientific terms and dry theory, focusing instead on concrete advice and tools that you can immediately apply in your daily life. Each chapter is a new step on the path to helping your child become more confident, independent, and successful. We understand that every parent has their own pace and preferences. Therefore, you can use this book in whichever way suits you best. Listen to the book sequentially if you want to gain a complete, systemic understanding of how to establish and develop leadership qualities in children, moving step by step from theory to practice. Choose individual chapters if you need quick advice or a solution for a specific situation you're currently facing. For example, how to teach your child to share, how to help them cope with bullying at school, or how to motivate them for new achievements. In this book, you will find real-life success stories, inspiring examples from the lives of ordinary children and their parents who were able to develop leadership qualities and achieve amazing results. These stories will show that anything is possible. Simple and effective practical exercises, specific tasks, games, and methods you can do with your child to develop their confidence, communication skills, responsibility, and creativity. Tips for adapting methods for different ages. We've considered children's age-specific characteristics so you can easily tailor the suggested recommendations to your child. Answers to frequently asked questions. We've anticipated your potential doubts and will provide clear explanations for the most common questions regarding raising a leader. Why is this book for you? This book is truly universal. It's suitable for parents of children of any age, from toddlers who are just beginning to explore the world to teenagers who are finding their way and shaping their identity. You will learn how to instill self-confidence without turning your child into someone with an inflated ego, but by teaching them to realistically assess their strengths and accept their imperfections. Develop communication skills that will be useful in any area of life, from friendly interactions to future business negotiations. Your child will learn to listen, express their thoughts, and connect with anyone. Teach your child to make conscious decisions and take responsibility for their choices, even if they turn out to be mistakes. After all, mistakes are part of the path to success. Maintain their motivation in any situation and help them cope with inevitable setbacks, turning them into valuable experience. And most importantly, you will understand that leadership is a continuous process. It's a journey that requires time, patience, unconditional love, and a willingness to learn alongside your child. But trust me, every step on this path, every small achievement of your child, every manifestation of their inner strength, it's an invaluable result that is worth every effort. We believe that a true leader slumbers within every child, and we want to help you, parents, awaken that potential. Ready to embark on this amazing journey? Then let's begin.